This is Wenwrendo. Welcome to my Dishonored Mission 7 speed walkthrough with no kills, undetected, on very hard difficulty. Mission 7 is the flooded district where you've been betrayed by the Loyalist conspiracy and captured by Daud's whalers. Now you have to escape. So you're seeing I'm just grabbing those bricks and making my way out of my prison cell. Grab a knife here. You can grab either the assassin's blade or the other blade that belong to the overseer, whichever you want. And then grab some stuff and possess a fish. This is the easiest way to get out so that you don't have to go up and encounter the whalers upstairs, because they're probably going to detect you. Now I'm going to swim to the end of the canal at Red Shore Waterfront, and I'm on my way to get all of my gear back. In the cutscene before, Daud had taken it from me and thrown it into the refinery. So just be careful, there are a few different weepers around here. But I'm going to crawl up onto this building, and inside is a bone charm. That was the first bone charm I got. On the balcony across the way is a little bit of treasure and trash and so on that you can grab if you want. This is also a good time to grab a Sokolov painting from the apartment across the street. I'm going to go back on top of the apartment building, blink across the street, and then watch for this weeper inside until he comes out onto the balcony. I'm going to blink behind him and choke him out. I'm going to grab the body and throw him in there. My first Sokolov painting done. Now, right back across the street and back to where you were. You can just follow the objective arrows and get past these people. Since there are so many weepers, it's nice again to use a little bit of possession. In this walkthrough, the only powers I use will be Blink, Possession, and Dark Vision. It's helpful to have Blink level 2 and Dark Vision level 2. Okay, so we're back through. We're in the refinery district. Now we can see where the different items are. And you just want to blink up past all of these different weepers who are on the ground. Inside here you can find some goodies, including some instructions on how to activate the staircase. You're going to need to come down in order to get inside the refinery. So get whatever you want from here. Head back out. And then grab a can of whale oil, which you will use to power the machinery inside the refinery. Comes out of the dispenser here, walk right around, and plug it in. Okay? Now once it's filled up, you go in and plug it into the power receptacle itself, and once you pull the lever, all of the stairs will come down, enabling you to get up inside the refinery. I'm just going to take the steps up. Go inside. There's a bone charm down here, so climb down the broken metal walkway and grab it. It might move a little bit. And then climb up the chain. There's a little cutscene with a couple of whalers that will be right above you, but they won't see you so long as you wait. They're going to blink away. Now that they're gone, you can climb the rest of the way back up and get inside the whale oil refinery itself. As you can see, you're going to need to lower that drawbridge again. So you break through, grab another can of whale oil, fill it up, and plug it in. You can do a little rating here if you want, read whatever you want to. Climbing down the chain, you have to be worried about the weepers, so I have dark vision on. I'm just going to wait for them to look away, because it's not really worth it to try to choke them out or surprise them. At the very bottom, you'll find not only your stuff, but High Overseer Campbell. Campbell is now a weeper after being shunned by everyone since you put the Heretic's brand on his face in Mission 2. It's possible he'll see you, so for old time's sake, you might want to put him to sleep. You have your stuff now. It's going to make it much easier to do business with your sleeping darts and so on. It's not absolutely necessary, but I like to go ahead and get my stuff. Now you can turn the door crank to get out. There is a room right in front of you, so go ahead and blink over there and grab it. And now it's time to get out of the refinery district and go see Daud. Just do your best to avoid all of the weepers. And usually that means looking up and using blink. Back the way we came. Okay, now that we are back on Red Shore Waterfront Street, be careful there were no weepers when I came back in, but if there are, you might want to possess a rat. I'm going to go up to the top of these buildings and try to get around. As you can see, now the area has been populated with Daud's whalers, so it's a little bit different than it was coming in. Go right behind them. You have to be sneakier than the whalers in this particular walkthrough if you want to get clean hands, shadow, and ghost at the end of the game. This next part can be a little bit tricky. You need to get to Central Redshore, but the door there is locked, so you'll need to pickpocket the key off one of the whalers. Just watch for patterns in the patrol and in the way that the whalers look, and then jump down, very quickly pickpocket the key, and go through the door. Now you're in Central Redshore, where Daud is. He has the only key to escape the flooded district, so you'll have to get it from him directly. This area is swarming with whalers, so I'm going to be very careful here and blink down below where they can't see me. There is a bone charm at the very end of the street, so the easiest way to get past all of the guards, including the watchdogs, is going to be to possess another rat. Just scamper right along unnoticed, and down the next gutter. There's a drain right here, and that makes it very easy just to climb behind a support column there, hide behind the architecture, and take out these dogs. Now, if these hounds detect you, it will count against you, so I'm going to hit them with sleep darts and move on. And they're both gone. Okay, they're not dead. They are just asleep. And here's a bone charm. That's 3 of 8. Now this is a little bit tricky. You want to climb onto this ledge using blink, and then there's a lamp that you jump on, and use dark vision to make sure that the guards are on patrol and won't see you climb up through the window into the headquarters and hide behind this furniture. Once again, we possess a rat. This is the easiest way to get around these guys. They're going to be in their dialogue, and then in the next room there will be some trainees. You can bypass all of them by using possession. Now what we want to do is just pop up and go into the window. Again, I'm using dark vision for all of this. Daud is not far away now. He's going to be in the next room, so be very careful. As this cutscene goes on, it's alright if you open the door and just sneak inside and blink on top of the bookcase. Wait until they finish their initial conversation. The key to get out of the flooded district is right next to Daud, hanging on a hook. You can also grab his belt pouch. If he doesn't see you, then that's a non-lethal way of neutralizing Daud himself. You've sent him a message by going into his headquarters and stealing from him without being detected. And you saw there that actually accomplishing this is all a matter of timing where they're looking and being very quick about it. You're a much better assassin than Daud. Congratulations. Now you have to escape unseen. Look down and to the left. You're going to blink into the midair and fall the rest of the way. You won't get hurt too much, but this will help you to avoid all of the whalers. Make sure to use dark vision for this next part. You're going to want to make sure everyone is looking away and then blink right up inside the window. Go ahead and slide down the chain and get the rune at the bottom. If you want to get the Sokolov painting, you can go up one story using the chain and grab it off the wall. Okay, now we use Daud's key that we got, and we're back into the sewers. Spared Daud's life. This is a non-lethal way of completing one of our missions. Grab the bone charm at the end there. It's nice just to keep the heart out. Next, I'm going to guide you through an easy way of getting out of this level, and that's by taking the train on top. You are going to miss some things, but it's definitely worth it. You've been working hard to get clean hands and shadow and ghost at this point. Essentially now we're going to make it to the top of the apartment buildings and jump on the train from there. What you'll want to do is go through these apartments. There are little ramps that'll lead you all the way up to the roof of the building. This woman won't attack you, and she won't count as detecting you. She'll give you the information that you need, though, if you're concerned about the path up to the top. A lot of people try this, apparently, but they don't have blink. Now that you're on the roof of the apartment building, grab the rune and get on top of this sign, and then on the lamppost. And now we're just going to wait for this train to come by. Once it comes, you can jump inside the train. Make sure that you do it after it's already dumped its load, otherwise you'll have to fall with the bodies. You're skipping all these tall boys and a lot of guards by doing this. But be careful for the wall of light just up ahead, and be prepared to jump out and take the whale oil tank that's powering it. Now head down the chain, and blink onto the service exit. This will take you to the Old Port District outskirts, and you can make your way into the sewer. From here, all you have to do is return to the Hound Pits pub. So head around. Be careful about the weepers on this level. If you take the entrance just ahead with the boards, then those weepers will see you. So take the side, go up and around the entrance with the boards. There's a bone charm in there that you can grab as well. Now the weepers won't chase you. Head down, open up the sewer grate, and jump on in. It's a little bit tricky. You have to move quickly before it closes. And now head on through. Now, if we had done some missions for Granny Rags in Mission 2, then one of Slackjaw's guards would be here. We didn't, so he's not. But we also don't need a key to proceed. This isn't going to give us access to one of the runes or a Sokolov painting. Instead, we could head right through with no problems. Fair sacrifice. No one is angry with us, and we have low chaos. Follow these people around, grab all of the bone charms that you see. These refugees will not count as detecting you, and they won't attack you. Here's where you can take out your aggression, though. I'm going to throw a grenade at these horrible monsters. They're called river crusts, and they will spit at you and cause all kinds of damage in very hard difficulty. I think this is the only time in the whole playthrough that I've used my gun. So I'm going to use it to take out this hagfish. He bites. Grab the bone charm in here. All perfectly safe now. And head on top of the pipe to make the rest of your way through the sewers. There we have it. Go on into the secret apartment next to the Hound Pits pub. This walkthrough has shown you how to get through Mission 7 of the Flooded District with low chaos, didn't kill anyone, ghost never detected, you recovered your weapons and gear, you found 4 out of 5 runes, all the bone charms, and 2 out of 3 Sokolov paintings. The only reason we didn't get the rest is because our path has led us away from Granny Rags and her struggle with Slackjaw. Everything is too peaceful for us to have to intervene. It's a much cleaner and easier way to finish this mission. Congratulations, and thank you for watching.